Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With us tonight, two great basketball minds, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Also, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Well, guys, Paul George heard the critics. He said the only way I could respond was to get better, to come back with a vengeance. I didn't like that people saw weakness. I had to answer that, and it fueled me. I wanted to come back and be myself again. Brian?
Well, he's playing at a tremendous level, Allie. Thanks for that. And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. You take a look at the Suns. They're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
Checking out Boston, they're still trying to find a way to play to their full potential. In a holding pattern of sorts right now, but that could change with a couple good games.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's George in at the three, the small forward. And for Boston, we've got Robert Williams. Jaylen Brown is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. And we're watching two highly disciplined defenses. Grant, when you look at the teams that aren't in that category, where do they usually fall short?
Well, BA, I call it the 3 C's: commitment, comprehension, and communication. All three are needed to defend at the highest level. Now, if you're missing one, it degrades the others.
Chalk up two there.
Al Horford.
So it's the Clippers now. Their last encounter was in Los Angeles.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
They generated second chance opportunities on one end, preventing them on the other end. That was the story of the game.
Just 4 to shoot. Ooh, rejected by Horford. George against Schroeder. Horford outside. Outside, Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
It'll go on Luke
personal
Kennard.
foul. First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown. At the line for 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Jackson on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the trifecta.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Outside Schroeder. Williams a screen on Jackson. Horford outside. Pass to Brown. The 3 is up. The shot won't fall. And the Clippers will come the other way. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
A big difference in that one. Their ability to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
And if it wasn't there, each guy was willing to make the extra pass. Trust in his teammates.
Here's Schroeder, following the score by the Clippers.
Meeting right at the rim, he typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
George, no good.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Schroeder finds Williams. George with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. George against Schroeder. And there's the lob. And the jam by George.
The trust George has built with his team, they know he'll finish strong if they feed him.
And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
Brown, and too long on the shot. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Jackson against Schroeder. The 3, George. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
3 points.
Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one.
A reliable jump shooter. Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm.
Now here's Brown. Coming off off a 31-point game against Minnesota.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
Now Los Angeles with it. They've got a 10-0 run going. Pass to Zubats. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Celtics ball.
This group of 4s and 5s have been unreal of late. The best shooting percentages for the bigs over the last 10 games. Ivica Zubats, third.
The challenge for bigs is not only to create high percentage looks, but to also finish consistently. This group, they do just that.
Every one of them possesses a great touch around the basket. When they receive the ball in good position in the paint, it is just about automatic.
Stolen by Schroeder. Horford, left side. And there's the rejection. Pass to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-pointer.
Reggie Jackson.
Jackson's got 6 points. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
Richardson's checked in. And his teams are grinding through their schedules. Let's see how it's going out east. You take a look at the Celtics, middle part of the year. They're in 10th place. They need to put together some wins.
Well, right now for Boston, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
I thought this might happen. Confidence can take you a long way, but you also have to have the talent to back it up.
Now here's Schroeder. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Brown. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Richardson against George. Five on the clock. Again, the Clippers score.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Horford, a screen on Jackson. Here's Schroeder. Blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Pass to Brown.
And whether it's the defensive effort or just bad offense, they're holding their opponent to a very low field goal percentage.
And they get it back. Here's George. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. George has got 11 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Schroeder into the lane. Pass to Horford. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
The turnaround jumper. And again, it's the Clippers.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Schroeder against Kennard. Inside, Zubats with the steal. Kennard with it. Richardson picks him up. George outside. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now Schroeder. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. George George drives in. That one drops for him.
Paul George.
He's got 18.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Oh, there's the alley. And Williams punches it home.
Dennis Schroeder commands so much attention in the pick and rolls. He creates space for his teammates.
And the Clippers have possession. 15-point game. And here's Zubac. 14 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
Yep, that one's good.
Paul
George has got
George.
20.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Horford, left side. Tries again. The kick out to Richardson. Back to Horford. The bank shot, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. They lead by 17. It's George with the drive. Misses the layup.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Schroeder against Zubac. Out to Horford. From the arc. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight.
You see the great fundamentals. Horford
LA,
sets up for the quick
timeout.
shot off the feed. No hesitation.
The loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who gets the loudest and who wants a t-shirt. Fans, your Celtics dancers.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams is checked in for Williams, and it's Nesmith in for Schroeder. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Pass to Ibaka. Ibaka with a screen on Brown. Here's Mann. Screen by Ibaka. Shot clock at 6. Mann misses. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Brown inside. George defending. That's tipped. Brown passes to Williams. And here's Richardson. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Buries it from 3. Brown's got 6.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Here's Mann. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Outside, Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
George against Brown. Pass to Batum. Here's Ibaka. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Batum. Horford covering. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And the bucket is good. And And the Clippers lead by 12.
They have no answer defensively inside. And you look at Serge Ibaka's defense. I mean, still solid overall. Not the rim protector, though, that he once was.
Out to Horford. Outside, Brown. On the take. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
And you know, Grant, with Ibaka on defense, for a while, he was one of the best shot blockers in the league.
I mean, he still changes shots, just doesn't block them. He's also more disciplined on leaving his feet, and he can still turn a few shots away every so often. The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Drive by Brown. Outside Richardson. Screen by Horford. Now here's Richardson. Not a lot of room. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. To the paint. Here's Ibaka. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Ibaka's got his second basket of the night. Outside Richardson, driving in. Winslow with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Some room here for George. And again, it's the Clippers.
Assist goes to Nick.
Boston's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Neesmith. Outside, Williams. George against Brown. Rebound by the Clippers. George has got 5 rebounds in the game. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Williams has checked in for Horford. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Hartenstein's checked in. Outside Winslow. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Mann. Williams defending. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside, Brown. Over to the left wing. Williams with the screen. Drive by Brown. Uses the glass on the layup. Brown's got 13.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Here's Winslow. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Clippers ahead. They lead by 12. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
All right, look who's coming on onto the court.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. Plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Crushing it. Absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Serge Ibaka. And it's Mann in at the 3. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Richardson goes in. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Los Angeles shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Here's Mann, guarded by Richardson. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Up and over Richardson. Williams grabs the board.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
He drops it from range.
Easy look, when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Kennard, that one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
With good size for a two-guard, Luke Kennard can finish in the paint.
Up top, Schroeder. 9 points for him in his last game. And Williams punches it home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Kennard against Williams. Kennard can't get it to go. The Celtics shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Jackson against Schroeder. The kick out to Richardson. Williams up top. Pass to Williams. Right wing. There's Nesmith with the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin.
A nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Now here's Ibaka. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Schroeder. And the deficit down inside single digits. Schroeder's got his first points of the game.
Not one to back down inside. Schroeder likes to get right into the teeth of the defense.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now they decide to foul intentionally. Fernando's checked in for
That's
Williams.
his first personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Clippers.
Here's Zubac. Looking for his first basket still in this one. To the right side. Pass to Man. Just 5 on the clock. Zubac with a screen on Richardson. Here's Man. They get it again. Here's Zubac. And he makes it on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 11.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
There's 2 things they rely on him for. Being competitive and bringing energy.
Now here's Williams. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Here he goes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Williams. George, he's checked in for Man. That one misses. Smitty, players are more connected today with social media than ever before. You think it helps squash problems, or does it foster rivalry?
Well, I mean, we've seen it on both sides. Some of these guys, obviously, rivalries and a lot of chatter is talk between social media, and a lot of these guys are friends. It's just the way you use it. I think it can be an advantage or a disadvantage at times.
Now here's Schroeder. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. And book it, Fernando.
And Schroeder becoming a more consistent floor general out there.
George against Richardson from 12 feet. Fernando grabs the miss. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. To the inside. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for 1 more at the line.
Paul George.
It's going to go on Paul George.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one misses. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Jackson gets the bucket.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Williams a screen on Jackson. Williams on the wing. Driving into the basket. Deflected. And now we've got an intentional foul. Pritchard's checked in for Boston.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Coming
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Here's George. Can't hit that one. Good D by Richardson. Williams finds Richardson. Great D that time from Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. It's George on the drive, and the layup is good off the glass. George has got 24.
So smart with the ball in his hands. George reads the floor well and takes advantage of what's there.
Williams a screen on Jackson. Pass to Williams. Into the lane. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the left wing. Back to George. Out left to the wing. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
It's just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Fans, your Celtics dancers.
Celtics. Williams comes in for Fernando, and it's Jaylen Brown in for Richardson. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Wenslow's checked in for Jackson. Boston's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pass to Brown. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Kennard. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Here's Pritchard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Left side, Williams. Over Winslow. Williams misses.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
A nice shot by Zubac.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Boston with the ball. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Here's Kennard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's
trying to defend Kennard. You know he can hit shots with limited space. That helps him get you off balance.
Grant, you won Rookie of the Year. You feel that a rookie wall is a real thing this time of the season?
I think it is, B.A. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but 30 games versus 82 games is a serious difference. The physicality of the NBA can also wear down a rookie.
You know, there's always going to be room in this league for guys like Luke Kennard. He can shoot, he can pass it, and he can put it on the floor.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Schroeder comes in for Pritchard. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Horford to stop the drought. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 9 rebounds now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
George, no good.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Schroeder with it. Guarded now by George. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Clippers ball.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Friday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic.
And you know, for that matchup with the Knicks, they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Dennis Schroeder.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Now here's Schroeder. Oh, George with a steal. Pass to Winslow. Here's Zubats. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats. This group almost automatic from the line. The league's best free throw shooting small forwards. Paul George on top.
And his ability to shoot the ball with great consistency from the line allows him to be extra aggressive on the drive.
Schroeder with it. Winslow defending. Williams finds Schroeder. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. Horford passes to Williams. Can they get it? And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter.
You have to feel a bit for Paul George. Had a rough go of things ever since he labeled himself Playoff P. He knows he'll have a spotlight on him because of that moniker.
And with George, he caught flack for that, but he used the noise as motivation.
He pushed him to some of his best basketball yet. Paul George always shows up in the playoffs, but he'll need to win a title to lose the doubters once and for all.
Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Now here's Horford. 20 points for him last game against Minnesota.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
Kennard on the wing. Nails it from beyond the arc. Kennard's got 13 points in this quarter.
We've seen Kennard steadily increase his three-point shots. Terrific accuracy here.
Williams passes to Horford. The jump hook. Knocked away. Los Angeles has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. George. And it's good for 2. George has got 26 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And here's Brown for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And it's the Clippers on the break. Nice shot by Kennard.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Brown against Kennard. Here we go. It's Winslow on the wing.
Two minutes remaining
5 to
in
shoot.
the first half. 2 minutes.
Up top, George. Takes the 3. No good on the shot. And Boston going the other way now. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
Oh my, it was a great game. It went down to the wire. Both teams gave all they had, but only one could come away satisfied.
This is what we love about the NBA. Epic matchups almost every night. What other sport has that?
It's been all Clippers. Pass to Zubats. A minute 22 left in the second quarter. George passes to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Outside, Brown. Here's Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's
And
his
it's going to
second
be on
personal foul.
Ivica Zubats.
Third team
And even
foul.
from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell
The
it
line
was a
for the
foul.
Celtics, Robert Williams. At the line for two.
That free throw misses.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
The Celtics making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. Well, Los Angeles shooting 59% in this quarter. Terrific. Pass to Ibaka. Here's Mann. There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Richardson goes in. The shot no good. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second.
Celtics foul. Jaylen Brown. That's his first personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Justice Winslow. At the line for two.
That one's off.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Good on the second one.
Justice Winslow is so competitive. In his only year in college, he won a championship, and he was the heart and soul of that team.
Pass to Williams. Here we go, one-on-one. Batum in the post, guarded by Richardson. Outside, Brown. With 4 on the clock. Oh, a special move before that shot. Brown's got 15.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so it's the Los
That's the
Angeles
end of the
Clippers
first half.
cruising
With
into
the
the next
score,
quarter with a 30-point
the Celtics,
advantage. And they've racked up
39.
a ton of turnovers.
The Clippers,
All right, Allie's ready to go.
69.
She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Sue, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just have to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves on offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime. First, let's take a look at the injuries this team has been dealing with. Well, you hate to see any players show up on this list, let alone key players.
Well, if you need a big right now, I can give you about 12 and 5.
12 and 5 what?
12 points, 5 rebounds, but I only accept what Rudy Gobert is getting.
Oh my gosh, no one's going to pay you to watch you struggle running up and down the court.
Kenny, I got to say, I'm with you. No offense, Shaq, but I'd rather see you do what you're doing now than what you used to do, if you follow.
That's hurt my feelings.
Moving on now to the game at hand. Paul George was really taking care of business in that first half.
He gets on a roll, and defensively, before you know it, you've lost control of the situation. I'm not sure how you can slow this guy down now. He's primed for an excellent second half.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Paul George has been sensational.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Dennis Schroeder. He's out there with Jaylen Brown. Josh Richardson out there with Robert. Williams. And it's Williams in at the power forward position. That's the Boston Five. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
To the middle. That's good from Jackson. On the assist by Zubac. 11 points in the game.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Brown. Here's Schroeder. That shot missing. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Down low. Here's Kennard. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Another one for Luke. He has a good understanding of where and how to get his points.
Pass to Richardson. Outside, Williams. Brown finds Schroeder. 4 on the clock. Richardson for 3. That's deflected by George. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
Well, you look at George. He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Now here's George. And he's got 28 now. Shoots over Brown. Again, the Clippers score.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Pass to Richardson. Kennard against Brown. Driving inside. It's rebounded by George. George has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And here's Jackson. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Assist from
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Shots good by Schroeder.
Schroeder, undaunted inside, took the defense head on and made the tough shot.
George against Brown. Uncovered. And again, it's the Clippers.
Right now he's being too passive and not looking for a shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. Fans, your Celtics dancers.
All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. The Clippers, number 1.
And I love how active they all are on the glass. When a shot goes up, this team takes a gang rebounding approach to tracking down their boards.
Jackson against Schroeder. Williams a screen on Jackson. Schroeder passes to Williams. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here's George. And that one's low. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Brown against George. Goes up from the block. Offensive rebound. Williams passes to Richardson. Williams on the wing to the middle. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Williams. And here's Schroeder outside. Can't get it to drop. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Takes a three. Pure from three-point range. 7 points in the game.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Brown. Goes back up. Tries yet again. And it's laid up and in by Williams. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to down, yo.
Clear that deck. Deck cleared.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Brown. He's got 15. Back to Richardson. Outside, Williams. Williams with the screen. And here's Brown for three. Again, Brown missing.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he could just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Now here's Richardson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Williams finds Richardson. Outside, Brown. Williams a screen on George. Brown passes to Williams. And it's all from three-point range. The Clippers have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. And he commits the intentional foul. Horford, he's checked in for Williams. And the switch here also for the Clippers. Ibaka's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers.
And he makes it. Ibaka's got 6 points.
Assisted by
Very solid, both ends of the floor. That time, Ibaka, efficient inside.
Schroeder passes to Brown. Boston, no good that time either.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
Inside, Horford with a steal. Pass to Schroeder. Now here's Brown. Fires the three. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block loser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot. And he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
And for Serge nowadays, most of his offense comes from beyond the arc or at the rim.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics.
Celtic ball.
And midway through the season, here's a look at the Western Conference standings right now. Taking a look at Los Angeles. What a season thus far for them. Second place in the conference.
When I look at the Clippers, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
We figured that by this point in the season, they would have separated themselves from the pack. They've done that and more. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Takes one from 10 feet. George, no good. Boston's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Richardson goes in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Richardson's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a beautiful move by Josh Richardson. And the defense, you gotta be better than this. Can't allow a blow-by.
To the inside. Here's Ibaka. And again, another missed shot. And for Boston, they're shooting 44% since the third quarter got underway. Jackson against Richardson. Pass to Schroeder. The three. And the Celtics another three.
Typically playing the role of catalyst. This time, Schroeder's the one who gets set up.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now, it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And your Celtics answer.
He's checked in for Boston. Nesmith comes in for Schroeder. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Jaylen Brown.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Boston on D. Out to the wing. Pass to Winslow. Screen by Ibaka. Here's Hartenstein. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Outside Richardson. Justice Winslow picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Screen by Horford. Richardson, that's good. Richardson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Tell you what, I love that he didn't get rattled after being blanked in the first half. His shot has been absolute money since then.
Screen by Ibaka. The drive by man. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play. Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Pass to Ibaka. Outside Winslow. Screen by Ibaka. Winslow with the ball. Now Horford defending. And it's Winslow missing. Boston on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. And it's Richardson penetrating. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Very good at working off the pick and roll. Josh getting all the separation he needs.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Winslow, that one falls.
Justice Winslow.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
2 minutes.
Screen by Horford. Williams on the wing. Back to Horford. Parker against Ibaka. It's Parker on the attack. count the basket. Parker's gotten his first points in this one.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Hartenstein a screen. Here's Winslow. Count it. Good.
Justice
Attacking
Winslow.
that painted area. Winslow relentless in there.
Now here's Richardson. Winslow defending. Pass to Williams. Now Richardson launches a three. It's rebounded by Ibaka. 1:06 left in the third. Here's Mann. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Kept alive. Here's Parker. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Parker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Back to Winslow. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Batum. And he makes good on his first shot of the game.
Eyes up, scanning the floor.
Justice
Winslow plays with great poise and unselfishness.
Richardson with it. Horford outside from behind the arc. Sinks it from distance. Horford's got 15.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second three of this half, third of the night.
And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that
That's his
time.
third personal
That's his
foul.
third foul of the game.
Fourth team foul. Substitutions for the Celtics. Robert Williams.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Winslow. Schroeder with a rebound. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Fans, your Celtics answer.
And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Make the right play like you've been doing all night, all right? You're going to try to help and tag. You got to make the right play finish or make the right pass, all right?
Well, you got to like what Ty Lue is saying, telling his guys to take what they see.
Yeah, just keep it simple. Don't rush anything. Very solid advice.
Jason Preston.
And as we head into the
That's
fourth,
his
we'll see if
first
there's a comeback in the
personal
works,
foul.
or if it's more of the
First team
same for
foul.
the first three quarters. On the floor for the Clippers. Deflects a pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
He was
Coming
all
onto the
over
floor
that
for the
pass.
Celtics.
That's a cautionary
Jaylen
tale.
Brown.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. And Neesmith gets it to go.
Well-designed inbounds play. It's an art.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Well, with the 2010s in the books, let me put you on the spot here, Smitty. Who is your player of the decade, Stephen or LeBron?
Well, Steph changed how our game is played, BA, plus the 2 MVPs and 3 rings. Wow. But I have to go with LeBron James, playing in 8 straight NBA Finals. That's crazy.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Brown. It's tipped. They retain possession. Here's Williams. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Defended by Brown. There's the drive. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Williams on the wing. Here's Neesmith. Covered by Johnson. And Neesmith gets it to go. Neesmith's got 5 points now this quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Out to the right wing. Back to Parker. Pass to Schroeder. Brown with it. 6 to shoot. Tries the 9-footer. Offensive board. Here's Williams. Parker left side. Here's Batum. And for many years, we heard that the great 7-footers went extinct. But you have the MVP in Jokic, Joel Embiid, Anthony Davis. Maybe it was just a temporary lull.
It kind of was. I think, B.A., the game
substitution.
went to outside in, and now with these guys, they're making the game come back to inside out, and I am loving it.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Parker, a screen on Jackson. Kicks it out to Parker. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
George, no good.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Takes it inside. Pass to Williams. Brown inside. Defended by Kennard. Who poked away. Now Jackson. Looking to end the drought. And the dunk by Jackson.
Able to switch gears at a moment's notice. Jackson beating this man off the dribble.
All right, fans, get up on your feet. Make some noise. Who wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
He's checking with Boston.
Al Horford.
Boston with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Parker the screen. Schroeder passes to Horford. Shoots over Jackson. Horford can't hit.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
For three, George gets the three to fall. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
And Smitty, a lot goes into team success, but ownership or the governors are as important as anything. They say the best write big checks and then get out of the way. You think it's that simple?
It's not, BA. You can write a big check, and sometimes we've seen it doesn't work. I think it comes down to continuity, culture, passion, and everybody from ownership down to the players. If they're on the same page, usually you have success.
Now here's George. The shot misses. Nice D from Brown. With the drive, Neesmith takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. George passes to Zubac. Jackson against Schroeder. George, a screen on Schroeder. Back to George. Shot clock at 5. Jackson outside. Off target from outside.
This is the guy who had 3 threes in the first half. Since then, still waiting on number 4.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Neesmith. It's Brown on the wing. Knocks down the long J. Brown's got 21.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. George drives in. Zubats with it. Horford covering. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Schroeder. And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams is checked in for Parker. And Richardson subbed in for Schroeder.
Richardson.
Boy, we've seen a lot of effective signature moves, including yours, the Smitty. Is there a signature move that sticks out to you in today's NBA?
NBA, it is. It's the logo 3. So many guys like Dame Lillard, Steph Curry, Trae Young, shooting it from close to half court. That's my signature move that sticks out to me in today's game.
Kennard finds George. Zubats with a screen on Brown. Shot clock at 6. There's Jackson with the 3.
They're not shooting threes as well as they did in the first half.
On the wing, Richardson, defended by Jackson. Richardson, the pass to Brown. From outside, off the mark. Well, Los Angeles shooting 56% today. Jackson with it. Richardson picks him up. George, a screen on Richardson. Up top, George. Back to Jackson. Shoots over Brown. And they'll get another chance.
Boston foul.
I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Kennard. And again, no good by the Clippers. Boston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Zubats against Brown. There's the block.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Now Jackson. George, a screen on Richardson. Pass to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Horford. They get it back to the left side wing. Here's Zubats. And at last, they get one to fall. And that's a double-double for him now.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Fans, your Celtics dancer.
Balanced player of the game, Paul George.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. And for Boston, they're shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Williams, a screen on Jackson. Schroeder passes to Brown. Here's Nesmith. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Nesmith's got 11 points in the quarter.
Taking things into his own. Hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
From 11 feet away, no good off the back of the rim. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Williams. The jump hook. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. There's Jackson with the 3 and scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Continuing from where he left off. First three-pointer of this half, 4th of the game.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And here's Brown for 3, and the three-pointer goes. Brown's got 9 points here in the second half. And for the Clippers, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. George, a screen on Schroeder. Up top, George. Clock at 4 to the paint. Here's Zubac. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
They set a pick. Schroeder with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. Neesmith's shot is off. And for the Clippers, they're shooting just 28% during this fourth quarter. George drives in, and the jam by George.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
Brown against George. Outside, Brown. Williams with the screen. Brown passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Williams has gotten half of his 10 shots to fall so far. Here's George. Kicks it out to Jackson. Stolen by Schroeder. Out to the right wing. There's Neesmith with the 3. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
Not just a knockdown shooter. He does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Over to the wing. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket. And without the crowds to start last season. And they're going to question the call here. We've got a coach's challenge. Some question to whether the ball was on the way down.
This can be a tough one. With goaltending, it's such a fine line. Clear and conclusive evidence never comes into effect.
The previous play is under review.
About the coach's challenge on calls like this, we're able to slow down the action and see exactly where the ball is when it's touched. Hard to do that in real time.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And here we go. The call will stand.
That'll cost them a timeout in their one and only coach's challenge. Goaltending calls can be so tough to make. I understand why he wanted a closer look at it, but we'll see if he regrets it.
Look who's coming out onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Boston's gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth. Schroeder against Jackson. Outside Schroeder.
2 minutes remaining in the
Up
game.
top Brown.
2 minutes.
Going inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Tested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Another area where they've done a great job tonight is forcing the issue on D and getting some steals.
And over the last few years, Smitty, a rising number of stars have forced trades. Is that a trend you like to see?
You know, I don't like to see it. Sometimes you understand it in certain situations. I will say it can hurt smaller market teams, but we said this is a players' league for a while, and now we're really seeing it.
Here's Schroeder, following the score by the Clippers. Pass to Brown. Basket counts. Brown's got 9 points now in the quarter.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Clippers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And what a huge performance it was for Paul George.
Oh, his array of talents on full display. Picks up the triple-double, really takes ownership of this game. I thought that made the difference for them tonight.
Hartenstein, no good. And here's Boston. On the attack, Schroeder. Here's Horford. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
At the line for
That's on
the
Justice
Celtics,
Winslow.
Al Horford. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. George, he's checked in for the Clippers. Horford hits them both. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. George outside. Hartenstein a screen. It's George on the drive. Back to Winslow. 4-3. Boston with a rebound. Outside Schroeder. Screen by Horford. Pass to Brown. Tries it from 19. No good there. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this one.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. So long, everybody.